Alright everyone, welcome to another Flat Cap interview, the first one for 2018. Very happy to have Danny Bishop here. Thanks for joining us, mate.
Thank you.
From Not For Humans, we're going to find out a little bit about them and what's going on. And yeah, he's the first guy to be interviewed with the Flat Cap backdrop, so...
Looks great.
It's come out well, isn't it? I'm pleased with it, so yeah. I might actually put it up next week down at the home ground. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so I suppose the first question is how did the band form, and when did you get going with it all?
Really, I started like really getting into music around when I was 14 years old, which is around 2012, and I started writing songs around then, but wasn't really around 2015 that I was like in my year 12 music project. It's like the music project, and I came up with some more songs, and had a bit of a psychedelic sort of feel to them.
Yeah, okay.
So I started coming up with these songs, and I recorded them, and I figured, hey, I might go a bit further with it.
Yeah, sounds good. So at the minute, the band's a two-piece, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so how did that work? Who's the other person in the band? How did they come to be involved in it?
Well, I was looking for people. I put up those ads on Facebook, and I came across Amy, who's my drummer now, and we just got together one time. We had like a jam, and things started working, and we've gotten a lot more comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
Definitely from like the first practice.
Yeah, no,
and
that's good.
We've gotten more of a feel to the songs.
Yeah.
And we've been doing pretty well with shows. We've had the first show last week, which was at Minnesota Fats.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, Marcus Virtue runs that down there, doesn't he? Yeah, he seems to get quite a good crowd down there. So
yeah, it was a pretty decent crowd there. We also saw Elm Court, and I gotta say they were amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Elm Court.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one.
They were lots of fun, and their cover game was like so tight too.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So as a two-piece, a bit like the White Stripes, I suppose. That's what I can relate to. I know there's a few bands around that are two-piece at the minute. I've recently done an interview with a punk band from Melbourne called I Have a Goat, and they're a two-piece as well.
Yeah.
And I quite like the how it all works with that as well, you know. But so where did the band name come from as well?
Well, the band name, that's a bit of a funny story.
That's good, we like funny stories.
Yeah, like I said, I was doing the Year 12 music project, and the initial name, it wasn't always Not For Humans. Like, that was actually the name of the sort of demo, sort of EP thing, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It was originally Love Before Solstice, but
okay.
It didn't really click. It didn't really feel right. And then, like, I showed my friends some of these, like, demos, and they were like, oh, you're Not For Humans? So that was sort of where I realised I'll just go by Not For Humans. It's a bit of a catchier name.
So your friends sort of picked the name for you then, in a way?
Sorta. Well,
yeah. That's good that they're interacting.
Yeah, they're always interacting.
Because I've seen some of the artwork, because we've done some badges and stickers for Danny and the band, and yeah, it's really cool artwork. I love it. So
looks really nice.
Yeah, no, they've come out really well.
I love it.
Different as well, you know, so it makes it a bit more interesting to make them and what have you in that.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the word psychedelic earlier on. How would you describe the music, or what sort of bands or music has influenced you?
As far as influence, we have like a ton. It's more like, I guess, Queens of the Stone Age is a big influence.
Yeah.
And like Black Sabbath and Violent Soho.
Yeah, okay.
And we even had a little bit of Against Me in there.
Yeah, alright.
So it's like weird
bit of a
mix.
mix and match sort of thing. Yeah, but you've probably got your own sound as well, haven't you? So
Yeah, we're still trying to work on that
yeah,
and get a bit more going on there.
yeah, okay. So is there anything out there that these guys that are watching this could probably go and have a look on? What's on the Facebook page? Have you got? You mentioned an EP. Is there an EP out? Or
Well,
a single out? Or?
We have a single out. It's called
Yeah.
The Kiss, and that was a riff I came up with in Christmas Day on 2014 when I got this like new amp. I was like messing around with it,
Yeah,
and I
okay.
came up with that, and I was like, oh wow,
Yeah,
I got to use that. And then I released it as a single last year,
yeah,
and
okay,
that's been doing really well.
yeah,
It got reviewed on All Over Adelaide by Jonah Sheeple.
yeah, okay. Jonah from Leadworm, yeah.
Yeah, Jonah. He's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yes, he's a legend in Adelaide. Well done, mate.
And yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, that he seemed to like the song, and a lot of other people seem to really like that song. It's done sort of well, but
Yeah.
that's going to be a single on this EP that I'm releasing next month,
Ah, right. Okay. Well,
Feb-
that's good.
February 9th.
Okay. Okay. And that'll be what format's that in?
I'm
Is
going
it
to try
digital or?
Yeah,
is
it's going to be in digital, but later on down the track, I'm going to try to get it on CD.
it, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Try to get that going down.
You see, I'm a bit old school. You see, I grew up with vinyls and stuff like that. So CDs and vinyls, I like to actually physically hold what I've bought as well. So that's my little world. But obviously,
Me
it's
too.
newer now. But you know, I think vinyls are quite popular again at the minute. But
I know, but they'd be really expensive to
Yeah.
like manufacture.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I reckon CDs will be very manageable, and of course I like collecting CDs.
Yeah.
Sort of just fun to just like look at them.
Yeah, that's it. It's what vinyls are about as well. You know, when you've got a few and they're all lined up, it's yeah, they look good and you're interacting more with it because with a vinyl you've physically got to put it on and then you've got to turn it over and stuff like that. So, you know, I think if it's on your phone or an iPod or something like, you just flip the tracks so you don't necessarily listen to all of the album. Whereas if it's on a vinyl, it's hard work trying to do that, and you just leave it and let it play. So you actually listen to all of the album, I think, when you're listening to a vinyl rather than a digital one where you can think, oh, that's not my favourite, I'll just flick it on. You
Yeah,
know?
well, I usually
So,
just like listen
That's
to.
only me. That's just me.
I usually listen to the whole album regardless, whether it's on like a CD or even just like digitally.
Yeah,
If I'm like trying to get into like an album, but it's like how recent, or even if it's not.
yeah. I
It's
think
what-
you need to listen to the whole the stuff that whole band's done. But
Yeah, you get the whole experience.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So Danny's going to do an acoustic for us in a little while, but there's a big show coming up next week in Adelaide that you're playing on, which again is down to Jonah. He does a lot of work in and around Adelaide in the scene, and obviously plays in his own bands as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got something like 16 artists playing down at the Crown and Anchor, which one of them's you, and we're going to film you guys live down there. Now we're hoping to do a couple of tracks from each of the artists, but we're gonna film all your set. So hopefully when you've watched this, the live gig will follow on after that. So you must be looking forward to that as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It'd be really good to play at the Crown and Anchor. Like, I've been there a couple of times for like, just to see some bands. I saw this one band, Sons of Zoku. They
Yeah.
were amazing. I haven't got like their merch.
Yeah, good man. That's the way, because it's a bit of an iconic venue, I think. Anyway, so for Adelaide, so it's good that it's still there and still going after getting bought out the other year. But what else have you got planned for the band? So there's the like the festival, I suppose, next week. Is there anything else coming up between then and the EP that you're going to be launching?
We're just going to try to keep playing some shows, and we're going to try to write more music, and we're going to find a bassist.
Yeah. So you're going to expand the band to a 3-piece if you can.
Yeah, that's what I really
It's the
want
plug,
to do.
mate. You can
Yeah.
plug it on here. So.
We've been looking for a bassist for ages. Hopefully we get close, and we can find someone later on in the year.
Yeah, no, that would be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so if any of you guys want to check out the band a bit more, then either come down next week. Say there's 16 other bands on. I think you guys are actually starting the old thing off as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
So,
5 o'clock.
so if you can get down early and support Danny and the band, that'd be great. We're going to let him set up in a minute and do his acoustic, but go and check him out on the Facebook page. And is there anything else? Are you on Instagram with it as well, or
Not yet.
not yet? So there you go. It's a fresh sort of project, although you've even been playing for like 4 years initially, but this is where it's starting to take off, I think, from what I can gather, and it's getting a bit of momentum. So
Yeah.
an EP will be out. So
This is only the beginning.
the beginning it is. So all right, mate. Well, thanks for coming on. I'll let you set up in a minute and do the acoustic.
Thank you for having me.
You're
It's been a
welcome.
pleasure.
Cheers, mate. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
This is Danny from Not For Humans, and you're watching Flat Cat Productions. And I'm going to play a song called Delicacy, and I hope you enjoy it.